Hello everybody and welcome to Cinema Cinema Cinema。 今週もハリウッドのホットな最新情報をたっぷりお届けします。 OK, here we go。 今週はジュリア・ロバーツ主演のラブストーリーからスタート。ハリウッド一のスーパースターがしがない本屋さんと恋に落ちます。ノッティングヒルの恋人。続いてはサイファイサスペンスの最新作。1937年のロサンゼルスをコンピューターが再現。バーチャルリアリティが暴走する THIRTEENTH FROOR。 そしてロケーションリポートのコーナーにはシェイクスピア原作の文芸ファンタジーが登場。アメリカとイギリスのスターが勢ぞろい。真夏の夜の夢。トップ10フィルムのカウントダウンももちろんあります。今週も最後まで目が離せないシネマシネマシネマ。
This week's preview。 1本目はロマンティックコメディノッティングヒルの恋人。ハリウッドの人気者ジュリア・ロバーツがムービースターに扮します。
Oh, she's great. I have loved her.
I love her smile.
I'd say she's the most beautiful woman on the planet.
Co-starring Hugh Grant。 彼は売れない本屋さん。
Do you have any books by Dickens?
We're a travel book shop. We only sell travel books.
How about the new John Grisham thriller?
That's a novel too, isn't it?
There's something wrong with this yogurt.
It's mayonnaise.
There we are then.
やがて訪れた運命の時。2人は一目で fall in love。
Thanks.
What?
I don't think you'll believe who was just in here.
Was it someone famous?
Hi.
Hi.
Probably best not to tell anyone about this.
I'll tell myself sometimes, but don't worry, I won't believe it. There's this girl. But you absolutely mustn't tell anyone else, okay?
Not Fergie, is it?
To spend all your money, make you suck her toes.
Oh my God, my flatmate.
Hi.
Thank God.
You have a stunt bottom.
I could have a stunt bottom.
Then what do you put on your passport? Profession, Mel Gibson's bottom.
Rita Hayworth used to say, men went to bed with the dream and they didn't like it when they woke up with the reality. Do you feel that way? No, you don't.
Tomorrow, there'll be pictures of you in every newspaper from here to Timbuktu.
Let's stay calm.
No, you ain't stay calm.
Anytime I've tried anything normal, it's just been a disaster.
Anna's a goddess. You know what happens to mortals who get involved with the gods.
ヒュー・グラントに加えて脚本はリチャード・カーティス、プロデューサーはダンカン・ケンワーシー。大ヒット作「フォー・ウェディング」の3人が再びチームを組みました。
I live in Notting Hill, you live in Beverly Hills. Everyone in the world knows who you are.
I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
I wouldn't go outside.
Why not?
続いてはスリリングなニューフィルム The Next Preview。 近未来サスペンス THIRTEENTH FROOR。 キャストはヴィンセント・ドノフリオとデニス・ヘイスバート。コンピューターのエキスパートたちが究極のバーチャルリアリティを作り出した。それは1937年当時のロサンゼルス。
So the whole thing's what, a giant computer game?
Nothing so mundane, man. When my mind is jacked in and I'm walking around experiencing 1937, my body stays here and kind of holds the consciousness of the program link unit.
だがやがてプログラムは制御不能になってしまう。
You can't just keep plugging your brain into this machine and not expect to be affected by it.
Isn't this great? These people are real.
Is this real?
You think one of them units crawled up an extension cord and killed its maker?
Then why didn't they kill you?
Maybe they will.
Are you saying there's another world on top of this one?
That's right. We're nothing but a simulation on some computer.
So who's in control?
Not us. You could call it the end of the world.
プロデューサーはあの大ヒット作「インデペンデンス・デイ」や「ゴジラ」の監督ローランド・エメリッヒ。
Hey, what'd you do to the world?
Turned it off.
And now it's time for Location Report. 今週ご紹介するのはシェイクスピア文学の最新映画バージョン「真夏の夜の夢」。This fairy tale is directed by Michael Hoffman.
It's a universal story. It's falling in love, falling out of love. It's classic comedy and a classic love story.
I love thee.
Reason and love keep little company together nowadays. It captures the insanity of love, of how ridiculous it can be, and what fools these mortals are.
Shakespeare in Italy. I don't think there's anything else to say.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon! Fairy skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and company.
ロケ地はイタリアのトスカーナ地方。神秘的な森の中、妖精と人間たちが入り乱れて恋の大騒ぎを繰り広げます。
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine. Changed. Why do they run away?
Me and Stanley ended up being a kind of Laurel and Hardy double act, really. He screws up all the time. We can't concentrate. He's like a little kid. He's got, you call it ADD now, but I don't know what you called it then.
Puck is a sprite or some sort of little imp.
Here comes one.
Who is Oberon's, right-hand man, as it were. Oberon asks him to run an errand, which is to find this flower and to take the juice of the flower, put it on Titania's eyes, and when she awakens, she'll fall in love with the first thing she sees.
What thou seest, do not just wake. Do it with thy true love take.
And the first thing she sees is Bottom, who has become an ass.
I fall in love with the donkey. What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? And he's just divine. We have a wild night in the bower.
My mistress with a monster is in love.
I think it's a good feeling that Shakespeare's trying to conjure up that when we're walking around in forests, there's a whole kind of spirit kingdom watching us and talking about us.
Goddess.
When you wake up, after you've had the potion, you fall in love with the first thing that you see. And of course, the first thing that Lysander and Demetrius see is me.
Oh, how ripe in show thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting growth.
Oh!
Helen!
Oh, spite!
Hermia comes into the picture.
I love thee. By my life, I do.
Oh, excellent! Do not
I say I love thee more than he can do.
So then we start fighting and we have a big brawl.
Thief of love!
The theme of the film for me became the conflict between love and dignity and how much of yourself you're willing to give up to have love. Whether it's Helena, who's willing to give everything away to have it, or Oberon, who wants to give almost nothing away to have it.
My Oberon. What visions have I seen? I thought I was enamored of an ass.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
この作品は単なる恋の喜劇ではありません。やがて元の姿に戻ったボトムは舞台に立つチャンスをつかみます。
Oh, at Ninny's tomb. That's Nina's tomb. That's Nina's tomb.
I think it's the Full Monty, the story of the mechanicals. Very similar. They're little downtrodden. Nobody really respects them. And they try to put this play on, and they succeed in actually accomplishing something.
Since lion vile hath here deflowered, my dear. Devoured!
I think there's a little bit of Bottom in every actor. It's the one who wants to put on a show, who wants to tell a story, who wants to be another character that's bigger than himself.
Shall shine from...
It's one of those dream roles, pardon the pun, for actors because they get to get in touch with the kind of childish love of acting, kind of make-believe that every actor has to some degree.
As long as people are being born and having children and falling in love and getting married and dying, then Shakespeare is relevant.
It's a great story that's always been a great story and always will be a great story, and hopefully we'll give people a chance to love it as much as we do.
I think as long as there's love in the world, this play is gonna be popular.
What fools these mortals be.
さあ続いては全米トップ10フィルムのカウントダウン。今週はあの超話題作がランクイン。
I can't wait to start campaigning.
Ah, well, it should be easy for you. So far, no competition.
10位は先週よりワンランクダウン、ハイスクールコメディエレクション。マシュー・ブロデリック扮する高校教師が生徒会長選挙を妨害します。それもこれも目立ちたがり屋の生徒トレイシーを懲らしめるため。トレイシーを演じるのはリーズ・ウィザースプーン。
Ethics are rules of conduct.
Tracy Flick. Tracy Flick. I'd seen a lot of ambitious students come and go over the years, but Tracy Flick, she was a special case.
Some people say I'm an overachiever, but I think they're just jealous. My mom always tells me I'm different, you know, special. And if you look at all the things I've accomplished so far, I think you'd have to agree. Here I am as Hodel in Fiddler on the Roof.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring a bell, you bring a groove. And that's
And here I am on KCHS, our student-run TV station.
The littering must stop. Tracy Flick reporting.
First time in? Nah, not at all. I've been in and out of prison, mostly in.
Falling Down from 6 to 9 is a buddy comedy life. エディ・マーフィーとマーティン・ローレンスが無実の罪で終身刑を宣告されます。自由を夢見て脱走を繰り返す2人は大の仲良し。たまには喧嘩もするけどね。
What you say? I said you soft, so what? What you gonna do? What? Don't no man call me soft. I hate that, all right?
Wait, let me slow you down, cause I'm a man. I called you soft, first of all. Now, I don't like you swelling all up and all. What's all this swell up? What's that about? What you taking in all this air for, Claude? What you feeling, huh? What's on your mind, huh? What, you gonna put your chin up? Huh? That means something to me? Cause I said soft? Cause I said soft, so what? I said I spell it. S-O-F capital T. Soft. Huh? How you like that? What you gonna do, Claude? What you gonna do, huh? Oh.
先週の4位から8位にダウンしたのはブラックマスク。ジェットリー扮する正義のヒーローが悪の組織と戦います。リーサルウェポン4でハリウッド進出を果たしたリー。そのシャープなアクションでアメリカの映画ファンを虜にしました。
This is where the stories are. You'll become friends with these people.
Leaping one spot to number 7、ロマンティックコメディ25年目のキス。25歳のルポライターが高校に潜入します。顔は童顔だからいいとしてもファッションセンスに問題あり。今時こんな格好の高校生がどこにいる？
Hi, Kristen. It's Kirsten. Oh. Well, that'll teach me to wear white jeans after Labor Day.
I don't think you're supposed to wear white jeans after 1983.
Right. Okay, so, like, what are your guys' hopes and dreams? Any interests?
Hi. I'm Guy.
Hi. Yes, you are a guy. Quite a guy. Oh my. That rhymes. Yikes. Bikes.
Are you in special ed? I mean, are you?
先週の5位からワンランクダウンしたのは真夏の夜の夢。人気ドラマ「アリー・マイ・ラブ」のキャリスタ・フロックハートがヘレナを演じます。妖精のいたずらでヘレナを愛するようになったライサンダー。当然彼の恋人は黙っちゃいません。
You juggler!
canker blossom! You thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Oh, fine of faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie! Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? Oh, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? Well, how low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I'm not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into thine eyes.
Oh, I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, do not let her hurt me!
Debuting at number 5 is The Love Letter。 ポストに投げ込まれたラブレター、果たして誰が書いたのか。ニューイングランドの街にちょっとした騒動が持ち上がります。 Starring Tom Selleck, Ellen DeGeneres and Kate Capshaw.
This letter, which is very loving and actually very, very loving and provocative, it just gets everybody kind of tingly and magically casts a little spell on people.
I think I just got lucky. No one ever wrote me a love letter before.
It all takes place in this bookstore in this town, and Kate Capshaw's playing the main character, Helen, who gets a love letter, and she thinks it's for her, and she's trying to figure out who wrote it. And then everybody else who finds the letter thinks it's for them.
And he blinked like a wink, not blink, but like a kind of a sexy. Anyway, and then he gives me this.
I just thought it was a really beautiful story, and I like the fact that somebody would assume that a letter's for them and go looking to find out who's the person, and it's a surprise ending, obviously, when you find out who the letter is from and to.
And action.
Hey, George. Have you ever been on fire?
On fire?
I don't mean literally, I mean emotionally.
This was a really smart, intelligent script, and not just the lead character changes through the course of the story, but maybe 8 or 10 characters.
Here she is. I am so happy that it worked out, the two of you.
Cut!
Squiddy.
A sentinel. Killing machine designed for one thing.
Search and destroy. Set her down right over there.
4位は先週より1ランクダウン、 SF アクションマトリックス。コンピューターのバッテリーにされているとも知らず、幸せな幻想に酔いしれる人間たち。人々の自由を取り戻せ。キアヌ・リーブスをはじめとする反乱グループがコンピューターに戦いを挑みます。
How we doing, Tank?
Power offline. EMP armed. And ready.
EMP.
Electromagnetic pulse. Disables any electrical system in the blast radius. It's the only weapon we have against the machine.
Quiet.
What you're looking for. Slipping one spot to number 3, Sean Connery in a crime action, Entrapment. コネリーは世界的な大泥棒。そんな彼に罠を仕掛ける保健調査員がキャサリン・ゼタ・ジョーンズ。しかしコネリーは彼女の企みに気づいたようです。
Mac, where is my suitcase?
It's with hotel security.
With what? But why?
Well, there was a robbery yesterday at Kryptonic, and someone stole 5 prototype super chips, worth $4 million each, and one of these chips is inside your suitcase.
With hotel security?
Yes, and one anonymous phone call from me, plus the photos.
What photos?
Oh, yes. These.
entrapment.
What?
I said this is called entrapment.
No, actually it's called blackmail. Entrapment is what cops do to thieves. You coming?
2位はハムナプトラ、失われた砂漠の都。猛威を振るったミイラの呪いもここまでか。3週目にしてついに首位からダウンしました。まあ相手が相手ですからね、しゃあないでしょう。それでもトータルボックスオフィスは1億ドルを突破。
お待たせしました。全米トップ10 Countdown This week's number 1.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
今週の1位はやっぱりこれ、スター・ウォーズエピソード1ファントム・メナス。1週目のボックスオフィスはなんと1億ドルを突破しました。物語の舞台は1作目の32年前。This time, Ewan McGregor plays the young Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it in a very different way, I think. Because of its scale. And because of what Star Wars movies meant to me when I was a kid, you know. And I'm kind of of the generation where I was about 5 or 6 when the first one came out, so they're more than just movies to me, and you know, so to be walking around here now is quite astonishing, really.
Don't center on your anxieties, Obi-Wan. Keep your concentration here and now where it belongs.
But Master Yoda said I should be mindful of the future.
But not at the expense of the moment. Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
Yes, Master. How do you think this trade viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's demands?
These Federation types are cowards. The negotiations will be short.
山寺教授、ついに幻の古代都市を発見しました。
お、興奮しとるな。ここがハムナプトラか。よくやったぞ、小畑君。
はい、吉村作治さんの先を越しましたね。
まあ、あの人はいろいろ忙しいからの。
それより教授、これを。
これはミイラの棺じゃ。早速開けてみよう。
あ、でも教授、下手に開けるとミイラの呪いが。
ありゃ迷信に決まっとる。さあ開けるぞ。
はい、教授。あった。
見ろ。ただのミイラじゃ。
でも教授、このミイラ袴履いてセンス持ってますよ。
確かにちょっと変わっとるが、私がこうやったら笑ってください。
どうしたんですか教授。
どうもしとらんぞ。わしは今発掘中で、もう大変なんですから。
まさかこれは林家三平のミイラ。
お正月2人でお正月どうすみません。
あった、教授が呪われた。
もう See you again ってぐらいでおっと体が大切にしてください。
教授、
この帽子ドイツんだエジプトなんつったシャレにも何もないですから本当にすみません。あつこさん
助けて。